It's 11:11. All right, guys. Now we're just gonna wait for people to join the live stream once again. Just the usual stuff. So just another Q&A. I will be hanging out for 20-30 minutes until I gotta run again once again. So yeah, let's do the ritual once again. Do 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 do. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Just give me a thumbs up. Make sure the audio is not messing up. Yo, disrespectful. What's up, bro? Beast, what's up? Alessandro, what's up? What's up? Sanche, what's up? Dia, hello, bro. How are you, man? What's up? Sanche. I am fantastic, man. How are you? How are you? Love from Syria. All love, my guy. I need 3 fragrances. Bro, I bought Versace Eros today. You're in luck. I've been obsessed with fragrances lately. So, I was going to gatekeep this one, but the king of all summer fragrances, it's upstairs in my cabinet, actually. I'm not going to go get it, but it is Mystery for Him. This is going to be a Thailand exclusive, and it's by the creator of Creed Aventus. But Creed Aventus is like a $400 or $500 fragrance, but Mystery for Him, it smells lighter, it smells brighter, more citrusy, great for summer, the best fragrance ever made, and it's only like $70. But if you get it imported to the West, it's going to be like $100 to $120, a little bit more expensive. Eros obviously is a great one. I love Afternoon Swim or Imagination by Louis Vuitton, but I think a dupe, a clone would also be fantastic. Maison Alhambra makes some really good clones, so I would look into those. But personally, like, even though I live in Bangkok, I will still wear winter fragrances, even during the day, even during nighttime, because I love them. Liquid Brun is also another fantastic one, probably one of the best in my collection. And then I love Celine. I'm sure you guys know, but those are kind of outrageously priced, like Celine Reptile, Celine Black Tie. There's not really any good dupes for those, so you just got to go all in on those. All right, let's see what we got. But yeah, I'm going to do another fragrance video soon, actually. Have you gotten any surgery? 0 surgeries. None. White Titan, not in Syria. A lot of restrictions. It's hard to ship in supplements into Syria. Valentino is my favorite fragrance. Valentino is great for me, though. It's just not really my profile. There's a lot more that I like, more like vanilla forward fragrances, in my opinion. But Valentino is very clean. It's very clean. Aerosmith Mystery for Him. Those are 2. Yeah. I have not checked this Discord in so long. I'll check in, guys. Okay. Let me see Discord. Just checking the Discord. So many people are in it. Ooh, got 500 members in the Discord. Hey, Austin, I was doing thumb pulling. My face got asymmetrical. How can I fix the asymmetries? The only thing you can do is take a break, man, from trying to thumb pull. You got to be mewing properly. This is why I say don't freaking do the thumb pulling. I'm tired of seeing the thumb pulling. Nobody should be thumb pulling. Also, it makes no sense from an orthodontic perspective, man. Like, trying to pull forward, it's going to create an overbite. It just doesn't make sense. My Discord is dead. Oh, that's so sad. Honestly, I am not too concerned. It's probably because everybody moved to my school. Kalos VIP, only $12 right now. You know, the link is somewhere. It's alsowinofficial.com. The link is going to be there. You got to join. It's only $12. I've got insane amount of content, man. I'm uploading chapter 4 of the social media masterclass today, and then chapter 5 is going to be uploaded within a couple days. Then the male model physique masterclass. You got to join, bro. Liquid Brun, Brun. It's fantastic. It's a 4.5 on Fragrantica. It's a very good fragrance. All right, guys, we cannot spam the same questions. Love you, bro. Can you prove that you are 6'6"? I have already proved that I'm 6'6". I measure myself on camera, and then Shane Fan himself actually verified my height. He said I was 197 centimeters. So he's saying I'm 1 centimeter taller, probably because he deducted for socks. But I don't know, man. It's in the same ballpark. If you want to say I'm 197, 198 centimeters, to me, it's pretty much the same. But I got exactly 198 on my tape measure. What would be some life advice that you would recommend to everyone? Always take pride in your personal appearance, because obviously looks kind of get you ahead in life. So take very, very good pride in your personal experience, and take pride in your work, man. Like, have a lot of discipline, work very hard. It sounds so basic, but most people are very, very lazy. They don't treat their bodies with respect. They don't treat their personal image with respect. They don't treat their job, their career with respect. The second you treat things with respect, you're going to be different than everybody else, and you will get much, much further in life just treating the basic things that you do about yourself and the things that you do, your actions with respect. Your life's going to be way better, man. How is your T level on such a low carb diet? Carbohydrates actually don't really have anything to do with hormonal levels. Hormones, typically, it actually comes down to calories, number one. Like, if you're in a caloric deficit too long, it can impact your testosterone, but it's more so about body fat. Like, once you're in the single digits, this can impact body fat. And then if your fats are too low, specifically saturated fats, that can mess with obviously your testosterone. Too low in protein, same thing. Carbohydrates, that's the least important. This is actually responsible for your fuel. And whenever you don't actually have an external source of fuel coming in, the body is going to start producing its own from body fat. So it's not necessary for testosterone, but I do need to get it tested. I think that would actually be some really good content as well. In Bangkok, I can get my testosterone tested for like $30. So I need to do it. I just don't like blood work, honestly. Hate needles. What's the most efficient way to get taller in your opinion? Excluding eliminating surgery, I don't want to talk about vitamin D or something ordinary. That's not really ordinary, I would say, but my basics, as always, 9 hours of sleep, tons of raw milk, as much as you can take, vitamin D3 with K2, which I am selling now on kilosec.com. It's going to be 5,000 units, so you can take 2 pills a day to get the recommended 10,000 every single day, and that's going to be insane. And then Aries Rage, Titan Girl 2.0 to help optimize nutrition, as well as a very healthy diet. You want to be between 10 to 15% body fat. Stretching will help, but I don't think it's quite as important. Sauna, ice bath, things like this. But you shouldn't do these things for height growth, man. That's what everyone gets wrong. Stop trying to grow taller. Stop being so hyper fixated on this, because if you do everything, let's say you only grow an inch, or let's say you don't grow very much at all, it will mess up your mental health. So you want to be wanting to grow taller because you want to be doing all these protocols to optimize your health. You're doing everything. You're doing the ice bath, the sauna. You're getting tons of sleep. You're working out properly. You're at a healthy body fat percentage. You want to do it for your health, man. You want to do it for the future version of yourself. You want to do it because you're going to increase your energy levels, because it's going to develop your facial features better. Your hair is going to grow silky and sexy. Everything about yourself is going to be ascended because you're taking care of your health. Get the idea out of it that you're going to grow taller, which you probably will. There's a good chance you're going to grow taller as long as like you're under the age of 25, you do everything properly, but you want to get that out of your head that that's the goal. The goal is to be healthy, man. Try to be as healthy as possible. You can even update yourself on modern studies, how to be as healthy as possible, and this will make it way easier, man. There we go. I just changed the view. Yo, King, can I ask your thoughts on the Channel 4 Doc Chasing Perfection edit? What is this? Is this not my documentary? I have not seen it. Oh, it came out 2022. I have a feeling it's probably a bit similar to the one that I did. So if so, they probably misrepresented the message completely, man. W promo, yeah. I've been doing one every single week, past 3 weeks. Trying to connect with my new audience, man. We doubled my audience in the past like 6 months. I got to get to know you guys. I got to answer some questions and show you guys who I am as well, and just overall help as many people as I can. People are making fun of you on a walking vid in TikTok. Yeah, tons of people tag me in that. I'm not aware, but I mean, I check notifications. If like tons of people are tagging me in it, tons of people are commenting on my page, I'm gonna see it. But the thing is, like I always say, man, whenever you're getting more attention, you're just gonna get negativity. And the second you make fun of someone else, the second you're trying to bring other people down, I've always said it. That is just kind of admitting that somebody is above you. Because think about it. Like, why is it if you're confident, you're secure with yourself, would you go out of your way to try to make fun of people, to try to mock them? It's pathetic, honestly. So I ignore stuff like that, man. How to get through times of being unmotivated to looks max. This just sounds like you're lacking basic discipline. You need to build discipline. It's like a muscle, man. The more you practice things, especially when you don't want to do it, this is going to build more and more discipline. It's a neural pathway within the brain. So it's like whenever you don't want to do something, right now, let's say you have weak neural pathways to where it's going to be easy to not do it. But if you overpower that, you're actually building a new neural pathway to where it's going to be easier and easier to do that. The routine, everything, it needs to be very simple. It needs to be very basic, like you're brushing your teeth every single day. That's how disciplined you need to become, and it's just gonna come from making yourself do it. I'm gonna be honest, like making yourself wake up, make the bed, start doing your skincare, like just the basics, and with time it will get easier. Where is your music playlist? Oh, I just kind of listened to the Spotify AI assumption of what they like nowadays. That sucks. I'm glad that you dropped in, though. Thank you. I appreciate you. Charlie, you made it, brother. How are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Everything. Bro's answering same questions every stream. When to approach women. You're going to be getting the best results in nightlife settings. And they've actually done studies. Women are more open to being approached in the nighttime setting. So if you go out to a club, anything like that, women typically are going to be ready for you to approach, which is why it's a problem if your girl goes to the club without you, because that is an environment where girls are welcoming men coming up and talking to them. That's going to be the place. You got to find nightlife places. Outside of that, let's say you're that guy, like, you could just approach a girl anywhere, but you got to be aware, like if a girl's just at the gym, running groceries, she's not going to be as inclined to give you a positive response because she's not in the mindset, she's not in the right frame to where she wants to be responsive to you, like, but if you go into the setting of the nightlife, these are girls who are open for it, they're ready for it. It's going to be the easiest, but that would be my suggestion. George, what's up, bro? How are you, man? How are you? What do you think about losing virginity to a prostitute? I just demonetized the entire live stream. I'm not a fan, though. I'm not a fan. I would rather you stay natural, stay clean. If anyone watching this has done that, then it's okay. That's what you did. We're men, you got to live and learn. But I would say it's more special if you wait for the right person. If you don't think that's going to come, that's your last resort. Quite possibly go for it. But I'm not a fan, personally. Did you have braces? Yes, I did. I also had the device that moved my bottom jaw forward by about 1 inch. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I'm 6'3.5". Would you recommend I wear shoes that get me 2 inches taller so I stand basically 6'6" with shoes? Is it worth it? If you want to, man, personally, if you like it, like the shoe style, I say go for it. Like you guys see me, like I wear the boots, the Rick Owens, or the Golden Gooses, which have like the really big inserts. I wear things like that because I enjoy it. But if you don't enjoy wearing things like that, then you're kind of frauding, and it just kind of comes off as a little bit insecure. 6'3.5" is a great height. This is going to be like a top 1% height. It's fantastic. So you don't need to be insecure about it, man. But if you wanted to, just because the fashion choices, I say go for it. And what is cool is the taller you are, more like thicker soled shoes, platform shoes, boots, they look sick on you because the proportions, high tops, boots, anything like this, they look awesome because the proportions, because you're so stretched out, you can pull it off. But somebody who's shorter, whenever they're wearing platforms, big boots, anything like this, it looks like they're just doing it for the height boost, and it throws off the proportions, actually. It makes them look shorter at the end of the day. Lately, I love The Weeknd. His new album is actually insane. I love Kid Laroi. I've not been as into music lately, though, honestly. Like, I just kind of listen to almost anything. I'm not as focused on it. No, this is not live. Any advice to sticking to a low carb diet? I was on it for a while, looked great, then mental health got low and started comfort eating, can't seem to stop now. Just always keep in mind the type of results that you're going to get whenever you do it. I think everything you do, focusing on the results is going to be a great motivation. So just knowing that you're going to look better, feel better, your testosterone, your hormones will be kicking, your physique's going to look better, you're going to look leaner. I say that should be what you focus on, but you just want to do it one step at a time, man. One step at a time. Just tell yourself you're going to do 3 weeks, no carbs, and then go from there. What kind of photo should I have on my Instagram where to start stories or post better? You got to join Kalos VIP, man. I tell you everything. I tell you exactly what to post. By the way, while we're on that topic, if you're watching this, you still have not bought my supplements. What are you doing, man? Go to my website right now, kalosik.com, Titan Grow 2.0, with all of the nutrients that you need. Aries Rage, Latanga Ali, 400 milligrams, zinc, maca. It's got boron, which reduces estrogen by 39%. It's got oyster extract, pumpkin seed, everything needed to boost testosterone in this bad boy right there. But yeah, back to the topic. So Instagram, I would go for a mixture. At least my personal philosophy is you want some aesthetic physique shots, and then you want some like travel photos, and then you want some classy photos of you wearing like a suit, some nice clothing. But my Instagram is evolving. I used to only post shirtless, cringy content, but now I'm trying to post more lifestyle, more me living life, traveling to new places, looking nice, things like this, Feel free to take my Instagram as inspiration. Like you're taking different photos. It's okay if it's inspired from my style. I think Moritz also has a fantastic Instagram. You can look at his for inspiration as well. I'm going to ask you damn honest question. Despite losing face fat, building a great physique, hygiene, and taking care of your facial bones, growth, and height in puberty, do you any other recommend possibly work? Are you asking if I have anything else that could possibly work in terms of self-improvement? I would look into semen retention. That would be the only thing. I am not currently on it for personal reasons, but it is one of the best things I've ever done. And I think it's great for general self-improvement. There are a lot of benefits to it. And most importantly, it helps you build discipline. That's going to be the biggest reason I think most people should be on retention. If you don't have discipline, this is going to be the Kickstarter to make sure you get on your shit, man. Yo, bro, got a genuine question. How accurate are UDI's upper daily intake and RDI for vitamins and minerals? Because I switched to a different macro app recently and saw that I was way over the RDI. They can be a little bit all over the place, man. Are you talking about the actual nutrition, like the label itself? Like, you don't want to. Typically, they always go on the safe side, man. Like, you can have way more vitamins than most of the recommended amount. So I would not stress too much about it, man. I did not talk about religion very much. I only had like one or two religious videos that are archived, obviously. But talking about religion in a place of business is not very smart, in my opinion. I think the goal should be, this is a looks maxing. This is a fitness channel. I'm here to help you improve your looks. I'm not here to give you religious talks, man. Whatever your beliefs are, everybody is welcome here. I'm not going to be excluding anybody because of certain beliefs that I may or may not have. So that is why I don't talk about religion on here, man. Oh, when do we go to Korea? I will go to Korea probably in June or July this summer. I want to spend a good week or two in Korea. It's going to be amazing. But it's right next to Japan. I'm going to go back to Japan and I'm going to go to Osaka. So if anybody watching this, you're in Seoul or in Osaka, I will be going there this summer. And I would love to meet, man. If we have enough people in those areas, I would love to even do a meetup, make like a vlog out of it. That would be really sick, but we will see, man. I think it'd be fun. What's your opinion on Brian Johnson? My honest opinion, you got to question his motive for why he's creating content. You know, if it's, I'm not gonna go into it. I think it's great what he's doing, sharing his experiments, everything. I think it can help a lot of people. He can go on the deep end sometimes, I feel like, but he seems like his motivation is good in the end. Do you recommend jaw fillers relatively cheap and adds a lot of facial attractiveness? That is going to be up to you. Personally, I'm not a fan of anything like fillers because fillers, they never actually leave the body. And a lot of fillers are full of very, very bad chemicals that can permanently like damage some parts of you long term. And we don't really know the long-term repercussions of things like this. So I would be very cautious if you're doing any sort of fillers, Botox, anything like that, just because it could affect your health potentially in the future. I would focus more so on building your masseters, developing your face as much as you can, right now. The only, like, I've considered it in the past. I thought about it for the lips, just slightly, like a lot of celebrities are doing it. And then in the future, maybe even like getting preventative Botox, but I probably won't ever end up actually doing it. And I've always been open to that. I've always talked about that as well. Congrats on 100K. Been watching 700 subs. That's crazy. Thomas Wayne II. What's up, bro? Grateful for you, man. Grateful that the OGs are still here. Did not completely turn away all of the OGs since I switched up the content a little bit. Yeah, man. Once you stop caring, that's going to be the key to height growth, all of this. Oh, my God. Do you still take 50K a day? No, I actually cut down. I feel like 50K was a bit extreme, so I'm going back to 10,000, maybe 20,000. But I do have a new supplement I am launching. It's going to be on my website today, actually, and it's going to be Apollo Vitamin D3, Apollo D3. And so you guys can check that out on Kalo Seek soon, in a couple hours. And I'm going to get that shipped to Thailand, so I'll make some videos about it. I cannot wait to take it as well. It's a D3 with K2 as well as some other ingredients. It's a mixture. It's its own concoction, so it's freaking sick. The idea actually with raw milk is that it provides all of the enzymes, because whenever you're lactose intolerant, you don't have the enzyme lactase to actually digest the milk. But because it's raw and unpasteurized, the idea is that you should actually be able to drink it. So maybe experiment with grass-fed raw milk. See if you can take it. If not, there are no other alternatives, honestly. Maybe just take the enzyme with it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Why do you shoot in public? Talking about photo shoots? Get good photos, man. No fap would be the best fapping for growth, but I did do it once a day as a teenager. I'm going to be honest. Question about jealous friends. I've had bad experiences with either close friends or acquaintances when girls give me extra attention and our friendship is almost ruined afterwards. How do you handle it? You honestly, it sounds just so basic, but you have to be above it, basically. You know, like whenever people are kind of giving you bad energy or they get jealous, envious, the best thing you can do is kind of distance yourself. You can set some boundaries, say, hey, I didn't like the way you behave, anything like this. But if they really are jealous and envious, then they're probably going to gaslight the situation. So I wouldn't feed into it too much. Create some space. You can still keep them in your life, but just don't be quite as close. Sorry, I meant the toxic world of perfect looks untold. Well, that documentary was complete BS. I've already talked about it, but essentially, like they flew me to London and they wanted to ask me about my views on looks maxing. But what they did not tell me is that they're creating their own narrative. So they cut out every single thing I said about how you have to develop everything else. You have to develop your personality. You have to develop your physique, your charisma, your money, everything. It's like opening up a door. Like let's say there's a collection of different doors, a freaking hallway. Looks maxing, at least from their perspective, is like making the door as pretty as possible. Like that's the most aesthetic, sexy door ever. Everyone wants to open it, but then when you open the door, there needs to be something behind the door. There needs to be other things. Otherwise, you're gonna open the door, be like, oh, nothing's here, and then leave. There has to be more interesting things. There has to be more depth to you as a human. And I went on a whole spiel about that multiple times when they were interviewing me. They cut all of that out, man. They try to paint me as some egotistical, narcissistic looks maxer, obsessed with his looks, when that's never been the goal. The goal is self-improvement. The goal is to look as attractive as possible. But they just use me to paint a narrative, and they got me to do that by manipulating the situation because I was the only one there not covering my face because they needed a face for this documentary, man. They needed, because if everyone's faces are just hidden, it's not going to look good for content. So yeah, I'm not a fan of anybody involved in that. It's a complete shit show. Fuck Channel 4. Looks do matter, but it's not the only thing like they were trying to imply. All right, guys, we cannot keep asking the same questions. If you got a question that is very serious, it has to be answered, you need to join Kalos VIP, and I will answer all of your questions through Messenger, one-on-one. You get to talk to me one-on-one whenever, man. You got to join Kalos VIP. What are the benefits you attain from semen retention? I'm trying to clear my face. I think dehydration is a huge factor. I'm trying to moisturize daily. Well, increased discipline. That's going to be one thing. Masculine energy, like you stop taking shit from anybody. You literally, it sounds crazy. It sounds like it's made up in your head, but you start walking different. Like literally, you start getting aura, confidence, everything. The more that you do it, maybe it's just knowing that like you have complete control over you as a man. Like this is our primal urge and you are repressing it. You're keeping it down, and you got to make sure you still have hormones. Like you still got to actually be horny, honestly, because if you have no sexual desire, hormones are too low and you're doing retention, that's not quite the same thing, man. So it has to be something that you're taming that is very, very difficult to control. This is going to give you insane benefits. I noticed clear skin whenever I was on it. That could have been in my head because I've always had pretty clear skin. My dark circles kind of went away whenever I would do it as well. But overall, it's for discipline, confidence, everything. Those are going to be the best benefits. And if you're into anything spiritual, helps in the spiritual realm as well, because it's going to help overall balance your energy quite a bit more. What is better, to be tall and good looking but awkward and shy, or short and ugly but with good and funny personality? Tall and good looking men, pretty much anybody. I mean, you can create a mask, like you can create a persona that you take on whenever you're talking to people, to girls, pretty much. Like I'm very shy and awkward, but I would rather have that and then try to work on social skills rather than the latter, honestly. Why shoot in public? To take other reactions? And do you take any permission? It was just my mind not to hurt you. You don't need permissions whenever you film in public for personal reasons anywhere in the world, because we're public, man. It's a public space. If you are, it's the 21st century, man. Like you're constantly being recorded everywhere you are. So it's content. I mean, if you don't want to be in my video, don't stare at me. But I only go to like crazy nightlife places, man. Like if you're in a nightlife place like that, everyone's drinking, partying, and you don't want to be seen, why are you there? You know, it's like, but yes, I ask each and every single person for permission, consent. Also, are you the tallest in your bloodline? Yes, I actually am. My brother is second. Honestly, last few months, toughest of my life. The family situation reached its climax, and I got into some bad habits over the last year, smoking, but quit all that nearly 2 months ago. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you quit the smoking as well. Very, very bad habit. You got about 1 more month left of quitting the smoking until your psychological and just pretty much everything, your entire system reboots. The brain reboots everything because you get hooked onto it, not just like the body, but like it starts to crave it. So after 3 months, it gets way easier, and then it's more built into the habit. But that sucks, man. Yeah, and I know that nicotine can definitely be a clutch in those difficult situations. Just stay focused on the basics, man, the body, the temple, everything, and just have some goals. Make sure you have some goals, things that you keep working towards. Yo, bro, I'm a good-looking, tall guy. Girls give me choosing signals, see me smile, and see more, but I can't muster courage to go talk to them. Tell me something to tackle it, bro. I heard something. It was from a movie, I think, with like the guy who played Jason Bourne. But it's like you just need 3 seconds of courage. It sounds goofy, it sounds cheesy, but if you see a girl that you want to talk to, you just count to three in your head, and then it's just like jumping. You know, it's just like, all right, on three, I gotta jump. I gotta go talk to that girl immediately, or you can even call yourself a name. Like I would do that. Just like, I got to go talk to the girl right now or I'm a bitch. And then you go talk to her. And if not, then you're going to kind of be bullying yourself in the head a little bit. It's a great motivation tactic, but it does work. Is it black pill really over for Asians? Dude, I just hyped up Japanese people so much in my video yesterday. No, it is not over. All right, guys. I got to leave unless anybody else has a good question. What's your take on muscle insertions? Do you think training can improve aesthetics despite genetic limitations? Obviously, it's going to improve aesthetics. Like if you improve your shoulder to waist ratio, you got the defined upper chest, shoulders, everything. You're going to look more aesthetic than 99.9% of the population. But yeah, we do have genetics. You know, I'm never going to look like David Lade. He's got a great physique. I don't look like him, but that doesn't mean to stop training, you know? Guys, next time we cannot do the spam. Why does everyone spam? Sri Lanka walking video. Maybe. It's been on my list for a while, man. Baby Stickley seems like a nice guy. Seems like he's trying to help people, help the community, help people level up without doing anything crazy. He gives very good advice, too. Only person I would have some beef with is probably the guy who's recommending thumb pulling, because that can actually mess up your looks permanently. I don't have a problem with anybody unless they can permanently damage something about someone else with their advice. It's just overall not very intelligent advice. Then I might have an issue, but I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, fuck Ben, man. He's a little bitch. Brazil. I do want to go to Brazil, actually. No, I do not eat raw meat. I think you should definitely eat your meat. That's my opinion. What's the best cologne in around $30? Great question. Let's see. Probably the best overall. Anything from Latafa is going to be amazing. Winter fragrances is going to be Amra. Kamra, as a lot of people say, it's KH Amra. Latafa Kamra. This is insanely sexy. It's very good. Intense Oud is also a very good one. Very good winter sexy fragrance. It smells like by the fireplace. And then the other one is Killian's Angel Share. Those are some fantastic ones for summer. I would do like a Mason Alhambra, like a. They've got like a vibe, like the Jean Azur or Jean Lo vibe, and then the other one as well. Any of like the Louis Vuitton summer ones would be great for summertime. $30, fantastic fragrances. Honestly, any of those clone houses though, man, like all of the Dubai ones, they are actually very, very, very good quality for what you're paying, man. Fragrance, it doesn't cost very much. It costs like $5 to $10 max for a bottle of fragrance. The bottle, the scent, everything. These people are scamming you, charging $400 for a fragrance. It's not worth it, man. Max, don't spend more than $100, $200 on a fragrance. Unless like there's one fragrance you really, really like and you need it. That's the only scenario. I got no problem talking to girls, but I can't flirt or tease. Any tips? You need to slowly ease into it. You know, like you need to break the touching barrier. You need to learn some eye contact and just learn to build tension. Like, you don't have to flirt or tease necessarily, but you do need to learn how to build tension. That's going to be key, man. I'll make a video about it. I have in the past about building sexual tension. Go check that out. You look like the dude who plays King Arthur in Merlin. What is this? I could kind of see it, I guess. It's funny, though. I've observed in my life that lots of conventionally unattractive women are kind of rude to me, but attractive women are not. Also, lots of conventionally unattractive guys have called me ugly for no reason. Just envy and jealousy, it sounds like. It sounds like you're an attractive guy and you're getting a lot of negativity and a lot of hate. A lot of people do that whenever you make them feel insecure, man. Insecurities are crazy. See you, bro. Ooh, we are at 40 minutes. I got to roll, guys. I got to go. Thank you for everybody who joined. Is that another? Hold on. We got another donation on the channel. Thank you for everyone who donated today. You guys are freaking killer. I love the appreciation for the channel. How much support you guys give for everything I post. I'm very grateful. I'm a fan, and so are my 2 teenage daughters. You inspire good health and good mental outlook. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Chris. I'm very grateful for you, man. Very grateful that everyone's able to watch me. I'm always here if you have any questions. And anyone watching this, feel free to email me at austin@kelsey.com for any health, mental health questions, anything. W. Chris Patch. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Cheers. All right, guys. I'll see you. Have an awesome weekend. Take care. See you guys next week.